It is Thursday, January 11th, 2024. I just woke up from a dream. Alright, so in this dream, I am driving. Right? I'm driving my vehicle, and I suppose my son is in the back seat. My son is in the back seat, and we're driving. I don't know where we're going, but for some odd reason, I don't know. I hit this trash can or dumpster or something, and in the car, I don't know. I don't know if I just tapped it. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I don't know if I was driving and then like the car like swerved a little bit. I don't know what was on the ground. I don't know what was on the street pavement. But I'm driving. For some reason, I slide just a little bit with the car, and then it kind of like turned and hit the back of my truck or car. I think it was a truck. It hit a dumpster or trash can. It was like a light tap. It was very light. So now that I realized that it was okay, whatever. It's a light tap. I continued on my way. I didn't even get out the car to check my car or anything like that. I didn't even check. I didn't even check my son to see if he was okay. Cause like I said, it was just a light tap or whatever. Like I said, he's in the back seat, so I just continue driving or whatever. Right. So I'm driving and I get to this bridge. This bridge. It's like a little small, not even. It's like a small bridge or whatever, just across to the next city. And I get to this bridge, and all of a sudden, I see um I see an accident, like an accident that actually happened. Like for some reason, there's two cars. There's a car going straight. Like I'm guessing this car is in front of me, but it's way in front of me, right? And then the car's coming towards us. I guess it's a two lane bridge street, uh, road, I guess. And I don't know. Did these two cars wind up sliding on this bridge while they're driving, both of them, and they wind up like hitting each other. The cars wound up hitting each other as they were trying to pass each other. So I don't know what was going on with the ground. I don't know. Something was making us slide for some reason, for some odd reason. I don't know, but they wound up hitting each other and caused this huge thing or huge accident, like to the point where the car that was supposedly maybe I would say I would say 20 feet in front of me, maybe a little bit more. The car that was 20, 30 feet in front of me wound up flipping over, and there's this big crash right there, and cars smoking, so whatever. So I had stopped, or I had braked, pushed the brakes, and I wound up just making a huge. I don't know what my mind was telling me, but I wound up stopping and making a huge U-turn. Like I'm about to turn the other way because I didn't want to pass this accident. So I'm like driving. I'm like, okay, whoa. Let me turn around. So I turned around without a bat of an eye. Like I was like, okay, well I'm going the other way. I don't want to pass that. I don't want to see that. So I turned the other way, and I get off the bridge. I get off. Cause I was on the bridge. This accident happened on the bridge. So I turned around, make the U-turn, and I'm getting off the bridge. As I'm getting off the bridge back into the main road, I see this guy. He's outside of his vehicle. He's outside of his vehicle, and I'm guessing he's picking up something. I don't know if he's picking up debris. I don't know what's going on. So I pulled out. I rolled down my window, 'Cause I see that he was out of his vehicle. I rolled down my window and I asked him, "Hey, you okay, sir? You okay?" And he just kind of, I guess, I don't know if he shook his head, I don't know, but he kind of like nodded to say that yes. He nodded yes that he was okay. He just nodded. He didn't really talk. He was very, very silent or whatever. So the dream kind of shift now where I don't remember in the dream me getting out my car. But for some reason, after I had talked to this guy, this silent dude that was picking up debris, the dream shifted where I'm outside the vehicle now, right? I must have got out the vehicle. I don't remember in the dream. Maybe to check the guy. I don't know. Maybe I did. I can't remember it. But all of a sudden, I know that I'm not. I know now that I'm outside the vehicle, my vehicle, and I'm walking. Like I said, I'm guessing I'm checking on the dude, but he's not responding. So I'm outside the vehicle, and then I turned around a huge 360, and I see my son just he's shaking and he's yelling. I guess he's saying my name, dad or daddy or whatever. He doesn't call me dad in real life, but calls me by my real name, Daniel. But anyway, oh no, he calls me Danny. My bad. He doesn't even call me dad. He calls me Danny. But anyway, yeah. So he's there, and I'm looking at. He has his shirt off. I turn around. He has his shirt off, right? And something's wrong with his body. Something is wrong with it. Hey, if you're liking the content thus far, don't forget to press that like button. And if you really, really liking the content and you watching my other videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Alright? Yeah. And he's yelling things at me like, OMG, what is going on? Oh, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt. So look at his body because I'm panicking right now too, and I'm looking like, whoa, what's wrong with his skin? His whole left arm is like is in bad shape. Like it's in bad shape. Like like he's has been in an accident or something. Like his whole left arm, his whole like I said, he had his shirt off by this time, and I'm looking at his whole left arm is like it's it's hard. Like if you ever look at a pizza crust, right? I'm describing how his arm and his skin is starting to look. If you look at a pizza crust, better yet, if you ever looked at New York style pizza crust, not regular pizza, New York style pizza crust is hard. It's like tough, right? It's tough. It's not soft, right? His whole arm looked like New York style pizza crust. It's crazy, and it was hard. It was tough. Like it was starting to flake, just like New York style pizza. Like it was just hardening. His whole left arm was hardening, and 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 then it started to move towards his chest area, his stomach area, and his chest area was starting to harden. Like this thing, whatever happened was starting to spread to his whole body, and he's panicking like, "Oh, gee, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening to my body? What's happening to my body?" So I'm looking at him, I'm panicking, I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I'm touching him. I'm trying to think of something as to how this happened or why this happened. I'm thinking it's because of the accident that we had earlier. Like I said, we had swerved and the back of the truck back of the truck hit my, hit a, what was it, a dumpster or trash can. It was like a very light tap. But I'm in my mind, I'm thinking like, OMG, like I might have thought that this was a light tap because I'm in the front driver's seat, but my kid was in the back seat. He was in the back, so the impact might have been a little bit different with him. And now this whatever this is happening. His skin is hardening and turning a color, orange color or whatever it was. it might have been the accident that his skin is hardening and he's probably have internal bleeding at this time. This is what I'm thinking in the dream. He might have eternal bleeding. Something's going on. His whole skin is hardening and his chin is moving. I could see it moving along his chest area and his stomach area, and just moving along to the other side of the other side of his body. So I quickly, while panicking, I quickly pick him up. I pick him up and started to run to go find some help or whatever. And this is where kind of the dream gets another weird turn. As I'm running, I don't know why I didn't get back in the truck, but I'm running with my son off this bridge into the main street, main road, and I wind up for some reason like the main road was this road, whatever road I was on was it got deserted. It was like no one there, no one was there. But the person that I did see, I'm running. The person that I did see while running on this road was my wife. The mother of my child that I'm holding in my hand, running to, I don't know, save his life or find someone to save his life or something. I don't know. But I found my wife on the road too, and I'm apologizing to her. As I stopped to meet her, I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got into an accident. OMG. Like I apologize. Like our son is in bad shape right now. I gotta find him some help. I gotta find him some help. I gotta find something to help him. He may have internal bleeding or something. This is what I'm thinking. And this is what I'm telling her as I am passing her. Like, you know, but I don't know if she didn't. I don't know if she said anything. I know her facial expression kind of changed because she did see him, and she was surprised about it. Like she was surprised, and but she wasn't. I don't know if she was panicking. She didn't get to panic mode, but she was surprised. Like what? Like her face. She didn't say what. Her face said what? Like what? Like you know what I mean? Her face said, "Huh? Are you serious?" Her face said it. She didn't say it. You could talk with your body, right? Your body language. So the way she made her face, her eyes, what have you, it indicated that she was like, "Are you serious?" Like, you know what I mean, something like that in that regards. So I think that's where the dream ended. The dream ended where I'm just kind of like apologizing to her while holding my son over my shoulder. That's where the dream kind of ended, like right there. So yeah. So I don't know what to take by it. I don't know. I hope nothing like this happens in some form or fashion. I know in the past I did have a car accident with my son, and I think that was what 2018. I think 2017. 20 was it 2017 or probably was before that. I can't remember. I think it was 2018. I think. But anyway, yeah, we was in a car accident, and he was much smaller, and that was a bad accident. Like, dude really hit me from the front. This guy was driving. This kid, 21 years old. I call him a kid, but he was driving, and I was on my way to take my son to I don't know if it was a clinic or a dentist. Well, yeah, I was on the way to go take him to this clinic dentist place, and this kid hits me like he had no insurance, nothing, and he hit me from the front and kind of like totaled my totaled my truck at that time, totaled it. I love that truck, but yeah, total it, and in that instance, I quickly I quickly jumped out the car. Like I said, this is real life. I quickly jumped out the car, the truck, ran to the other side, the passenger side, and opened the door to check my son. Like I literally pulled him out. You know, I you know, he had the seatbelt on. I quickly unclicked that, pulled him out. I started to check his whole body. I'm guessing this is the reason why the dream was like that. I guess in some way, because in the reality, I pulled him out the car and I'm checking him. I'm lifting up his shirt. I'm looking all over his body to make sure he's okay, and he's nodding to me. Yes, he's okay. He's okay. But I'm looking. I'm still looking like I'm looking. And then people coming up to me that seen the accident, they was like, "Hey, your son's okay. Your son's okay. Are you okay?" I was like, "Well, he said he's okay." I said, "I'm okay. I feel fine." And what's crazy is that this is the crazy part. My son felt fine, right? My son felt fine, but I still opted to go to the hospital, right? I guess when the ambulance came, they opted to go to the hospital. Well, they recommended that I go to the hospital just to make sure I didn't have any kind of ruptures or internal whatever, and internal bleeding, whatever, and pretty much they was saying the same thing for my son as well. By this time, my wife arrived. She was at work, but she winds up arriving at the accident. Very very quickly. I don't know where she came. She came quick. But anyway, she wound up meeting us at the accident, and they took us to the hospital, and they performed all kinds of craziness on my son. I don't know. They started taking blood, and he started screaming at the same time. They started taking blood and all this other craziness at the hospital, and I don't know if all that was necessary because he looked like he was in more pain than when he was in the accident. They caused him more pain in the hospital than what he was in the accident. Like, you know what I mean? Because he was in there screaming. But anyway, I opted that I didn't want to get checked out. You know what I mean? So I didn't get checked out. But here's the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing. A few days later, right? Maybe for the next few days, for the next 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days, I felt so much pain. Like the pain was I don't know. Like I said, I jumped out the car and I felt fine. Like I didn't feel like I was in bad shape. But 2 3 days later, within those 3 days, I was in so much pain. Like I was feeling as if I got hit by a car. Like like seriously. So I'm like, whoa. Like I'm in pain for the next 3. I think I don't know if I even went to work because the pain just came out. Just was just coming. You know. And it was very scary at that time. Like I mean, wow. Like like for something that didn't even seem like it was anything. I wound up feeling the pain afterwards. I guess the adrenaline was kind of like kicked in at that time, where it kind of like suppressed the pain at that time. But wow, I felt it for those next three to 4 days. So I guess that's why the dream came out that way. I guess just repressed memories, but the dream did seem kind of weird because it shifted different. But anyway, I thank you guys for listening. This is Daniel, your host of Notice TV. I'll see you guys later.
If you guys and girls made it this far, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, take the time to subscribe to my YouTube page at Notice TV. That's all caps, NOTICE TV. I'll catch you later and may God bless you.